What freedom from ad spend actually feels like. What if you could stop spending those amounts of money in running ads and still consistently get leads for your business, qualified 100% customers looking to hire your services? This is basically how we're able to do this case study for a Goto website out in McKinney, Texas, a single one-page website, and it was able to generate upwards of 16 form filled leads. Like, persons actually filled out this form, generate 16 of them with spending less than $100 per year. Like, one time. It's not even per year, one time. That's the most beautiful thing about this website. And I'm going to explain exactly how you can do this completely free for your business with spending a little around $224 in this video. So stick with me. I'm going to explain exactly why this page ranks and how people are able to find this website from performing just a simple Google search. So imagine this, it's Tuesday morning, you wake up, check your phone, and there's a text from your business manager. No bad news, actually, the opposite. 5 new customer inquiries came overnight. You didn't pay for a single one. Your phone just kept ringing while you slept. Now imagine that happening every single day. No stress about ads budget running out, no obsessing over cost per lead, no wondering if the platform is gonna raise prices on you again. That's what freedom from ad spend feels like, and I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. So first, let me paint the picture for you that you might not realize. Most local service business owners I talk to care about how to get more customers for their business. They're spending anywhere between $500 to $2,000 every single month on ads. Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Reddit ads, Twitter ads, name it. And you know what's frustrating? These leads aren't even that great. Lots of tire kickers, people shopping around, people asking for quotes in order to compare prices and not actively engage these business owners on these services. So you stuck. You keep thinking, if you spend more on ads, you get better results. More money equals more leads, right? Wrong. That's the trap. And meanwhile, your profit margin is getting crushed because half your revenue is going right back into advertising. Then you start worrying about what happens when those platforms changes their rules or raise the prices. They always do. You're basically renting leads from Google and Facebook, and landlords can raise rent whenever they want. That's where most businesses stay stuck, dependent, stressed, always wondering if this month's final eats profit. So here's the question. What if there was a different way? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening right now in the market. So if you're trying to get leads, most of you probably have a website or you don't. Whichever one, this system works great for you. So if you have a website, I just want you to perform a simple search for your service in your city and see if your website comes up on page 1. And if you do have a Google business profile, if you're ranking in the top 3, just perform this little search. It takes less than a second to achieve. If you appear in this first page of Google, then you have nothing really to worry about. If you're getting calls from this, then this system still works anyway. I've got something from you right in the video that explains exactly how you can triple or quadruple those amount of leads that are coming in, so stick with me. But if you have a website that your website is not even showing up in this first page of Google, your Google business profile is not showing up right here, stick with me in this video. I'm going to explain exactly how to get your business shown in this first page of Google. Like most businesses, they tend to run Google ads to get links. So when a user comes on Google to search for the specific service it is you're offering in your niche, they first get shown this sponsored results search. So these are people actively paying on Google to maintain this high position on Google for that specific search. Then the second section is the local or organic listings, Google business listing that has this map embedded with it. So these are businesses that Google deemed worthy of appearing right here. There are a lot of ranking signals that make Google try to understand exactly, okay, this business works and they are actually ranking. Then there is this third section which is known as the organic results. So this is the local search result, and this is the organic results from Google. This is where your website is going to appear if you start ranking for some of these keywords. That is exactly what we're going to discuss in this video, and how you can get multiple of your business website or business assets ranking for multiple of variation of the keywords on Google for the specific services. So that's how we're going to do in this video. So let me paint a scenario for you of how we're able to go about the case study of this single page website, how we built it for less than $100, and how it got generated over 16 form filled leads. Mind you, I've been saying form filled leads, not not homeowners who are actually calling this number. 100% form filled. You might want to ask, when was the last time you really filled out a form on a website? I guess your answer is as good as mine. 9 out of 10 people don't actually fill out a form field. They just want to call to get quick answers right now and move on to whatever it is they have for the day. But here we're able to generate 16 form field leads over the period of a year, spending less than $100. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that made Google rank this page for this specific search term. So the first thing we did was build out by an exact match domain. Exact match domain simply means you including the service in which you offer, which is Goddess, and the location in which you offer the service. And you want to include that in your domain name. You want to ensure it must appear in your domain name. For some reason, Google tends to love this kind of domain, and we're using this now to our advantage. The second thing we did was get our core services listed on the title of the page. And when someone searches for McKinney Gutter Company, this is our website here, and this is the title appearing here: Gutter Installation, Repair, Cleaning, McKinney. So we want to talk about the service we render and the city in which we render the services in the title. We also want to repeat the same process for the headline tag, also the services we render and the city in which we render it. Then the very first paragraph below the headline, you also want to include the service and the city in which you render the service on. And this completes this entire section of this website. The second section is the service section. This one goes deep into exactly the kind of services you offer and kind of describe the services the client is going to receive from your business. So we have gutter installation, gutter replacement, repair. This can be whatever service it is you offer as an additional service in your business to your clients. You want to have them listed here and a short snippet about what that service is all about. Then there's a section of why you should choose us. This is in this section you want to include how long you've been in business, what timeline the customer is expected to get from getting on a call with you and getting their work done. How fast and reliable do you come to their location, or do you get their job serviced? Do you have any recognition of some sort, an award? Are you insured? Are you licensed? So all of these are the sections you want to include right here. And the other thing we did was include the frequently asked questions. So a lot of persons who are searching for your services have questions they need answering. You want to answer as many of these questions as possible. Google gives you a hint of what these questions might look like. If you search for your service, you will see the section they call people also ask. These are common questions people are looking for. You want to answer all of these questions on the homepage of your website. And you would see a generic one like how much should you expect to pay for Goddard? But you want to narrow this down to your specific city. So it would look like how much should you expect to pay for Goddard in McKinney? And you repeat the same process for multiple queries, but make sure not to repeat the question twice. Then the last thing we did was included the zip code with the area that we serve, such that when a user is searching for a specific zip code for our service, our website gets popped up. Then if you have a Google business profile, if you have a business running already, you want to include your Google Maps embed here, and also mention your business name as it appears in your Google business profile in the footer. Your phone number has to be consistent. Your address has to be consistent. And you also want to implement local schema to help Google understand exactly what your page is all about. And basically, that's all we did for this page. It cost us just a domain to buy. We built out this website ourselves. It didn't cost us a dime. It was completely free. The design is not 100% perfect, but it does the work it says it will. So this is exactly how we're able to build out this website and got it ranking in less than a year. So in 3 months from running this web from starting this website, we started this website in November of 2024, and we got our very first lead in January 25 of 2025. That's 3 months apart, and we've still got leads even up till October of this year. We got a lead that still came in from this website from people actively looking to get their gutters fixed. So once we have finished the home page on this website, another thing we did was get this website indexed on Google for Google to find them. A very good way to do that is getting your website listed in multiple citations or multiple location or directories or your local chamber of commerce. This includes Yelp, Foursquare, Manta, EZ Local, as many possible directories as possible. So we got ours listed in over 400 directories, and we employed the services of this guy, Mohammed Wahid. He did this for us for $75. We got our website listed. You can also employ his service. It's very reliable and does a quality work. It gives you all of the information you need, your login information, so you can go there and adjust as you see fit. It does everything for you and so on. It's going to save you a lot of time. Don't be a sheep. Try to focus on your business and let these guys do all of the stuff for you. Basically, that's all we spend: $75 in citations and $15 in domain, and we're able to generate leads that would have cost us upwards of $3,000 to generate in total. So there are a lot of things we learned while building out this case study and things we could have done better. And that's how we're able to generate, and that's how we're able to bring the pricing for this to be around $224. So I'll walk you through exactly what the case study says here, just as a recap. So in November of 2024, we built a simple website for a gutter company, not a fancy, just one page. We bought an exact match domain for $15, like Google would like. We added a title tag with a keyword. We built out an header, listed all of the services we render, and added testimonial for frequently asked questions and listed the zip code. Total cost of build for us cost less than $100, but if you were to do this in your case, it will cost you $224 today. That's including domain, hosting, citation, press release, indexing, and basic AI generated content. That's it. Then we waited. By January of 2025, we got our first lead, and someone actually looking for gutter installation. Then it keeps happening. It kept happening month after month. 1 to 3 leads coming in through organic search. No ads, just people searching for gutter service in McKinney and finding us. 12 months later, we had generated 16 qualified leads, real homeowners calling, ready to hire, all from organic search results from Google, below the map packs. And here's the kicker: if we had an active phone number on the website, we probably have gotten 32 or even triple of the number of leads we had. That's one of the mistakes we made. So let's do the math. So 16 in 12 months for $224 investment, that's $14 per lead, compared to the average cost per lead for paid ads, which sits around $50 to $100 depending on the market. We were winning a mile, and the leads didn't stop coming when our budget ran out because there was no budget. It's simply organic. And basically, that's all we did. We were able to do all of this. So what we could have done better is also issue out a press release to get more links. So the goal of this press release is to actually get more websites to mention our own business and get a link back to it. So here they guaranteed 450 guaranteed placement for $70. So you also want this under the belt, but you want to do them like 2 to 3 weeks apart from when you build the citations first on your website. So these are foundational links. Google tends to like them to basically establish trust with your business. So you want to have this also. Another thing we didn't do is consistently build high authority backlinks. They are way better than the citation. They are way better than the press release. And a mentor of mine, Jackie Cho, offers this service. He does niche edits and local guest posts for local businesses. It costs anywhere between $74 to $90 per month, per link rather. So you can actually schedule this to run either one per month or two per month, depending on your budget. So this is something you don't want to miss out on. So if we had done this, we would have appeared in position 1 for multiple queries that we service across the city for other services. So that's something we could have done. Then on the website itself, we would have had dedicated service pages for each of these individual services that we render and not have all of them listed on this main page. So for this page that we have learn more button, we have a link to an inner page that just completely talk about gutter repair in this particular location. Another thing we could have added is more location pages, surrounding locations around McKinney. We could have targeted them using this website also. And for possibly, we could have gotten one or two leads from doing that same technique. And those are the mistakes we made, and we could have done better and generated even more leads. So if you want to scale across multiple sites, but here's where it actually gets interesting. So what if you could do multiple cities? But most people think that when you just add more pages on one website, likely they will take that McKinney site and add locations like Allen, Prosper, Winston. It's quite a very good move, but it's not entirely 100% the best move you could make. So I call it a wrong move because actually Google does not really rank inner pages. The word is not penalized. They don't penalize, but they kind of just give inner pages a lower ranking of some sort. So instead, you clone the exact same strategy I used for this specific website to do for a separate location. So you have a separate location, let's say Prosper, you have guttersprospertexas.com. You have for Princeton, guttersprinceton.com. So each of the home page is targeting that specific service that you're looking for. And by this, you are creating a spiral web of websites or assets you own across multiple directories. You'll still have inner pages for each of the sites targeting each other. So it's kind of like a spider web of where your website's ranking for multiple queries, but Google sees them as a different entity entirely. All roads actually lead to Rome. So here's what actually it means. Each site generates 2 to 5 qualified leads every single month. Once fully ranked after 4 months. So multiply that across 7 locations. You're looking at 14 to 35 leads hitting your business monthly organic, all predictable, all coming while you're asleep. And this is how the structure of the site is going to look like. A single website with inner pages could get you anywhere from 0 to 7 leads per month. But a multi-site strategy could get you 2 to 5 leads per location, and that's 14 to 35 leads per month. The microsite approach is stronger because each home page is directly targeted to that specific service and all of the links pointing to it. Remember, we had 400 citations from here. We had 400 citations, all of these links pointing onto the home page. We also have 450 mentions on press release. That's over 400 again, another 800. So we have almost 850 links pointing to the home page of that website. So it's definitely guaranteed to rank for that specific term. Then if you pair that up with high quality backlinks, which includes niche edits, guest posts, or digital PR, you're going to do so much more. So, but this is what we do in the long term. We don't just build this website and disappear if you were to do it for yourself. Here's what happens when you work with us long term. We manage your Google business profile with weekly updates, responding to reviews, and strategically posting photos, keeping everything fresh. So if you don't have a Google business profile by this, we're looking for business owners to use as case study to help them build a Google business profile and get it ranking in 90 days or less. We'll get you ranking. You only pay when you see results. So we also set up an automated sequence that texts customers when they call you. If you're busy, it automatically texts them back if you're going to call them back. And it automatically triggers an AI sequence that automatically books clients, answers questions, and gets them booked as a client automatically. We help you with reputation management services. We track customer feedback. We help you launch campaigns for other services you offer. It's a complete full-blown system. And the beautiful thing, the cost is completely stable. No surprises from ad platforms, no unexpected budget increase. Just predictable leads from predictable sources month after month. So here's how we can help. In 90 days away from consistent leads, book call this week. We'd analyze your market and would show you the results. You can start the do-it-yourself approach for $224 or discuss our done-for-you system through risk-free Google Business Trial available. You only pay when you see results. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I will be sure to answer them. Subscribe to my channel for more helpful videos that are coming up and how I could serve you better. Thanks and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.